The answer to algal blooms is simple: restore shellfish reefs. Community members first started noticing that there was really large patches of seagrasses and seaweeds that were washing up on the shoreline. And then surfers started to notice this horrible, thick foam washing up on the beaches. Then fishermen started talking about coming back with no fish. When I walked down on the beach with my daughters, we would walk over a couple of 100 metres and there would just be fish after fish that we'd just be walking over. People are scared to go to the beaches.
When I first seen it, learnt about it, I thought it sort of went out half a metre type of thing. But then I went diving. I was 6 kilometres out at 30 metres deep and there was nothing. So this shipwreck in particular that I dive regularly and I have done for 30 years, it's normally teeming with life. And when I went there this day, there was zero. It was green. The wreck normally has, 40 years of growth on it. I touched it and it fell off. Back to bare metal.
Just as little as 100 years ago, within the lifetime of David Attenborough, we removed thousands of kilometres of oyster reefs. And they are essentially the kidneys of our ocean. They're cleaning the water, they're eating the algae. So one of the key reasons we've seen this algal bloom is because we don't have those kidneys in the ocean at the moment to remove those algae. We don't have the oyster reefs. Bringing them back is the solution. It's a proven solution. We know it works, and we want to bring that to South Australia.
An individual oyster can filter about 200 litres of water a day, a large oyster. If you multiply that by the millions or billions of oysters, you can start to imagine how they would have acted as the kidneys of our coastline over thousands of kilometres.
TNC globally has been at the forefront of shellfish restoration, recognising how important these ecosystem engineers are for the environment. We now have the ability to act like a big platform to pull together collaborators to do these big builds in South Australia.
I think the opportunity to restore oyster reefs is that you're not just bringing back a lost ecosystem, you're bringing back this filtration function, the natural fish factories of the sea, a means to mitigate storm surges and stabilise sediments, so they're multi-purpose, multifunctional system. But the science is in. We know that we can restore these reefs. We've done it over hectare scales. It's just that we need to now go larger so we can see really large productivity return to these coastlines that the public will notice within a matter of years.
This algal bloom is just a taste of what is to come in the future. We know there's going to be more marine heat waves. We know that there are going to be more things like algal blooms. Having more oyster reefs around gives us the resilience that we need against this tide of terrible things that are coming. If we don't have these oysters in the water, things will be a lot worse. And the algal blooms have just given us a taste of what that could be like without oyster reefs in the water. What we're doing here is we're building infrastructure that safeguards our fisheries, that cleans our beaches and makes it safe for our children to swim.
We need a long-term solution here in South Australia. There is no quick fix. There's no spray that we can just spray here and it's going to clear it. This is a wake-up call. I think this is a wake-up call that we need to act, and act now.
Restoring oyster reefs on our coastline can build the resilience our coastal seas need to mitigate future harmful algal blooms.
Right now, what we need is hope. We need a solution, and shellfish reefs are that beacon of hope that the community really needs right now.